Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 7, where our theme this week will be maps and apps and web maps. But first, I'm coming to you this week from Mount Blue Sky in Colorado. I'm at Echo Lake, and I'm at about 10,600 feet in elevation, and I am at the University of Denver High Altitude Laboratory, which is a facility that I manage up here on the mountain where we do science and we do field work. You know, field work's really important in forestry, geology, ecology, biology, and geography as well. You know, we have our theories, we have our ideas of how the world works, but then we come up here and we spend time and we collect data. And you know, maybe the best part about field work is it connects us all with our environment. So it's a beautiful place to be. I'm spending my day snowshoeing around, but as we get into week 7, we will be doing cartography. And you wonder, well, haven't we been making maps all along? Well, we have, but what's really going to happen now is that we're going to work on map design. So we're going to look at map elements and what makes a good map. And you know, cartography has been around for millennia. GIS has not been around that long, and you know, all maps are made now using GIS. But cartography is the science of map making, and you know, we're going to focus this week on bringing together map elements. And the first questions you're going to ask yourself are, well, what's my purpose? What am I making this map for? And who's my audience? And then we're going to have to give consideration to data classification and map scale and just what's the output going to be? Is it going to be an app that's on a phone, or is it going to be on a computer screen? Is it going to be in a web browser? Or is it something we're still going to print on paper and carry around with us? So these are all things cartographers think about. We want you to think about those things as well. And then we're going to get into the software, and we're going to make online maps. And perhaps you've heard of story maps, and there are like 4 million story maps out there already. These are applications that combine maps and narrative and photographs, and it's just a wonderful way to communicate information. So we want to make sure you have experience with all of that. So I'm guessing many of you are in this course. You've learned of the Johns Hopkins University COVID map app, web app, and that has had millions and millions of views. It's the most popular web map ever made, and for good reason. And people used it for planning purposes and monitoring purposes. So, you know, it's all based on the same software that we're using in this class, the ArcGIS. So anyway, I need to hike out of here. It's getting cold and it's windy. Look forward to week 7. And as always, keep in mind, you know, what's one big takeaway? Is it an idea or a new skill or new thoughts that you've had as you've worked on the material this week? And we'll see you in class.